So I'm here at the Glastonbury Abbey. This is an incredible place because it is an ancient abbey when the Christians took over and from the pagans and the goddess culture. However, it still has all the earth energies, and every sacred culture builds at the same place, takes over the sacred pyramids or temples of the previous culture because the earth energies are sacred. And we're going to be doing a chakra activation with Maria Wheatley here tomorrow because she knows where these sacred energies are and learning to dowse. And I thought I would take you for a nice walk through these beautiful grounds. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous area with a beautiful park. We enter this sacred space in reverence, presence, and love, calling on the guardians of the land, the air, the water, fire. We call on the ancients and the goddess. We call on Mary Magdalene, King Arthur, Guinevere, the chalice, the Lady of the Lake, Morgan Le Fay, Merlin. We call on the Fae and the elves, and we call on all of the sacred trees, the spirits, and those who've all come here in pilgrimage over the many, many years. Coming here for healing, coming here for blessing, coming here for gratitude. Let's send this energy out into the world, to all places, all people. People who are in bondage in their own minds, people who are in fear, people who are in war, people who are stuck in their own poverty thoughts, and open ourselves to the sacredness of this land. Feel the earth. Call on the spirits of the trees, the ancient Celts, the Tuatha De Danann, the living fairy realms. As we move through this tunnel, we ask to be cleansed, cleared, to come into a sacred union once again with the land, with the beautiful energies of the divine that hold prosperity, love, peace, joy, harmony for all of us. As we emerge and come into this beautiful garden, we know that there is bounty and abundance for all of us, and that this is a day of joy and peace. Sun, what a blessing to pair with all the water and rain that we have here. You can feel the peace of this beautiful place, and the trees enjoying a kiss from the wind, the breath of the divine. Just breathe in, bring yourself here, wherever you are. You are here with me and through me. You are touching these beautiful trees, walking on this sacred land. You can feel Archangel Michael here and all the angels, not judging or forcing, protecting and loving us. The blue ray is coming up from these trees, from the roots. I can feel it and see it. Some say that King Arthur and Guinevere were buried here. We are near Chalice Well and the Hill of the Holy Thorn, where Joseph of Arimathea planted his staff, and the holy thorn tree still grows. There's a crypt and a well and a site of Arthur's tomb. There's a museum, and there's all these sacred energies, because before that, many people came. There's a medieval herb garden. This is the Lady Chapel here. There is a black spring inside of here I'm going to visit. I invite you to tune in and meditate as I'm getting ready to. Tune into these sacred ancient stones, to these sacred ancient buildings, to the earth energies here, blessing all of us. The orchards of the apple, this was the Isle of Apples. There's so much beautiful energy here, and when I go to a sacred place with my retreat people or by myself, I'm always asking the guardians of the place, the ancients, but the ones of love, because we know that all these places experience great pain, judgment, death, torture, and this is what we're here to heal now. We're here to heal this, to no longer carry this forward, to no longer judge ourselves or others, to allow us all to be free. So I come in peace, and I am a channel to release the pain of the past from the stones and from the land, from the minds of the people and from our collective conscious. And then I ask for the sacred magic, the beauty, the love, the sacredness, the reverence that was also here to come forward. I bring my key codes, whatever those might be, that are here for this particular place and any place I go, and I receive key codes. These are energies you might carry in your DNA, energies you may carry in your mind, in your light body. You don't know what they are, or you might. And every time you go, especially to a sacred place, you leave and receive these key codes. And they help to bring you completion, wholeness, healing, awakening, expanded mind, and beauty. I'm going to go find my sacred meditation spot now. And I hope that you will allow yourself, wherever you are called, to tune in to the sacredness of that place, to be a channel to release pain, past, and judgment, because we can no longer continue to raise our consciousness and to enter the state of unity the way that we're meant to if we continue to judge ourselves or others, the past or the future, our wealth, our health, or in any aspect. One of the most sacred things that I teach my students is acceptance. That imagine if you accepted who you were, where you are, what's happened. It doesn't mean you're choosing more of it. It doesn't mean you're condoning it. But it does mean that you're letting go of resisting it or carrying it as a burden or recreating any more of it in your mind or in any other way. And when you do that, look at that, I have sun on my face. Rains a lot here. You are changing the world. You want to heal the planet, you don't need to go do anything. You need to accept yourself, love yourself, change what you have going on within you. Give yourself time, peace, and love. And I definitely want to recommend that you give yourself time to do something like this retreat. I have a group of beautiful people. Some were called right away. Some knew that they were meant to come and felt that they had challenges, whether they were financial or family, work, childcare. We all have these things. But when you're called to something sacred for your soul, there's a reason. And that means there's a way. That means there's many ways for you to manifest that. And it has nothing to do with me wanting you to buy my stuff. It has to do with the fact that you're not here to live a life of suffering, to constantly give up everything, sacrifice, and to wait for your beauty and your love. Now is the time. Things happen. I've had 2 people who've were going to be a part of my retreat that have had to cancel because one lady's mother died. And other health issues have come up. And on the way here, my beloved Chris, he died twice. So what if I had joined a different timeline and I was here alone in grief because he had left? I'm blessed because I chose the timeline where he is here with me and we have magic happening. So I want to encourage you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, to find peace and love now. Don't wait any longer. Believe me, your bills, your job, everybody else's opinions, they will wait. And if they don't like it, it's okay, because you're not here to live their life. You're here to live your life. And I send you the blessings from this sacred place. And I hope you receive them. And I hope you take this to heart, that there are beautiful places for you to be. Could be down the street or around the corner. Could be across the globe. What I love about here in Glastonbury is people come on a pilgrimage. They don't have money, or they do. They don't have a place to stay, or they do. And they come and they find people. One lady came to a workshop I was presenting along with some other people, with Neil, about dragons. And she showed up and said, I walked out of my B&B this morning and ran into this man, and he said, I'm going to a dragon conference. And she said, perfect. And this is the way a lot of people are living their lives here, is they're going with the magic, they're following spirit, they're letting the connection, they're meeting other people, and the graciousness and kindness that's happening is just overwhelming and amazing. So I send these blessings to you. Namaste, much love. Nana Kasha. Take care.